Hey guys, right, welcome to another episode. Right, this one I've finished. If you looked at the last episode, I started doing insulation. I've finished doing the insulation in here. So I'll get you to come in and then I'll show you, we're going to do the walls with the Coreflute. So we've got Coreflute, it's that plastic cardboard stuff. So there it is there. So you can see it's just like that cardboardy stuff. The reason why we're doing that is it's light and it's actually strong once it's actually mounted in spots, and it won't rot. So just say the window leaks over time, the water will actually run down inside that wall, and I've actually got strategic drainage points around the floor with some fly wire glued over it. Which I haven't shown you to do that, but anyway, that's the idea with the Coreflute. Alright, so I'm going to bring you in now. I've pre-cut the Coreflute for this wall here. So there's a Coreflute, but you can see I've insulated everything. It's insulated everywhere, even up in the top there. So there you go. Still looks a bit shitty at the moment. And look what I've done at the back there. Put some shelving in. So we'll come in and have a look. So there you go. So the bed, you can see the bed will go there. So the bed mattress will roughly go about here. So your head will be about there. So your head will be about there, and you won't hit your head on that. But I wanted a place to put your iPod or your phone, and you can charge it. We're going to put a charging point here, and we're going to put a charging point in under there as well. So you can put your phone and stuff there. So that's actually 1/2 inch pine. So I've got that all the way around. And I've whitewashed it because I sort of like the white look. But anyway, we're actually going to clad this wall in the Coreflute right now with this. So I've pre-cut that. Alright, so what we're going to do is the T-Rex Fast Grab in white, even though you're not going to see it. We're just going to do little dobs everywhere to get it on there. And then we're going to use T50, the staple gun, just to get it in the right spot. So here we go. So I've actually pre-fitted and pre-cut this wall here, so I know it fits. So just cut this end off. There we go. Alright, let's get it on there. We'll just do it down here. Once this Sigaflex sets, it'll actually be quite a strong wall. It's going to be rot proof, which is good. I'm not going to have any dramas there. Right, I'm pretty happy with that so far. Right, press that so I don't put pressure on it. Alright, here we go. We're going to put the wall on. So I've got a nice little lip right there, so I've got to get it in under there. So that's the main trick of it all. Get it in there like that. We don't push where there's no braces. Alright, we'll staple that on there now. So I've actually marked where the braces are. not going to see this either because I've got another covering that's going to go over it. Quite happy with that. So the staple gun will really help hold it in position. There we go, that is that wall done. So you can feel it's actually quite sturdy now. Once that Sigaflex sets nice, we should be right. Right, I think that will be enough. Right, I have got a couple little gaps there. Bring it up closer. Got a few little gaps over here, but I'm not too worried about that because when the covering goes over this, when the covering goes over that, it will hide it. And the covering I'm using is a stain proof, it's fireproof, and it's also a sound insulator as well. So I'm just going to move up here. I'll bring you closer again. You can see what I'm doing. Alright. So same thing again. It didn't take me long to cut the stuff either. So I'll just go an inch from the end so it doesn't ooze out in the ends. Just do that. Sorry, it's taking a bit longer, but we're going to get there. There we go. Alright, I did a fair bit there, but that's okay. Alright, let's get that panel on and then we'll staple that on. So there is the panel there. So I'm using the bed frame as a guide before I whack it on. Make sure it fits around here. I'm just pushing up on that plastic so we can get it in there. Alright, staple gun. Now it helps too because my Coreflute is up and down. If you go that way, the staple will really cut into it. So you want to go sideways, so you're going across a few of them. There we go. What I was going to do there is, see how that pushes in? We can always just tape that. So I'm going to get a bit of tape. Just going to get a bit of tape there for a minute. Oh. And that will hopefully stop that. Hand in underneath. And there you go. Right, so I'm going to put my my covering over it now. It should be good. Right, we'll just do this last piece, stick this down here. Just going to do this last bit. And then we'll stand back and I'll show you how it looks. So we're going to go to there. It's only just to sort of, as you're looking under the bed, just a little scrap bit that I had. I'm not actually going to cover the hole under the bed. Put that bit there. There we go. That'll do. Alright, we'll hold that on. This stuff's really good because you can, it's called fast grab. There we go. This just sticks there by itself. So we'll just do that. Just to cover it. Rightio. That bit there I went too far, it's okay. We'll get it next time. Rightio, I'm going to grab you up and we'll stand back and have a look. See what you think. Look at that, the whole wall's on. The wall is literally on there, there you go. I might put you on there. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is we're actually going to go and do this side now. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to get the Coreflute in here. I'm going to sit it in there, mark it. I don't know if you want to see this. If you don't want to see this, you can fast forward. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. You've seen how I've installed it. So we'll do this side and then I probably won't show you me doing the whole lot. But how good's that look? Looks much better. So the covering I'm putting on is a sticky adhesive covering. I'm sort of going to make it a surprise. But it's stain proof, waterproof, soundproof and fireproof. Like fire, if you put a lighter to it, it just smoulders, it doesn't catch fire, which I think is a good thing. So we're actually going to do that along there, all the way along the walls and cover everything. So it should look good. And those sheets out there, they're only like, what are they? 900 by 1200. They're $10 each. So even if you're doing up a caravan and you want to keep the weight down, so easy to cut too. I'll show you how to do that shortly. Just make sure you've got a cutting board underneath. Alright, so I've pre-cut the corner just so it's a lot easier to show you. So we've got that like that. You can see that in the corner there. So we've got to cut it and around here. I'll just show you, just use, I don't know if you want to watch all this. We're just going to use actual thing like that. So I'm using the shadow. Probably the best way to do it. And over here I'm gonna I'm just gonna make it, sorry, I'm gonna make it so it goes half on that one. So I'll just get that. That's the top of the plastic there. So I know I've got to go about 5 mil. So I'm going to go 5 mil around that. And this looks a bit wrong, but that's okay. And then what I'll do is I'll measure from there to there to get that from there. So I'll get my tape. I'll just drop that down. And I know that measures there. That's 390. 390. So if I sit that like that again, I'll know that 390 is where it's going to go there. 390. 390. So I know that's where it's got to go, across there. Bit of muck around. Right, we'll cut that now. Alright, so I've got that roughly where I reckon it is, and we'll see how we go. What from the other end here. Get that bit off. Cut. There we go, we'll stick that back on over here. Sorry for moving. Just one of those things where you just got to test it and see. A little bit tight there, not too worried about that. So if you look closely, around there, I just got to trim that off a little bit. It's a little bit high there, which is good. I can cut it back. Perfect there. Then I just got to trim that a little bit back now. Might do that now. So I'll just do this bit here. So that bit's on there now. That's perfect. I'm just going to use that as a guide. Sorry, I'm trying to video and cut at the same time. There we go. So hopefully we can pull that bit out. There we go, we're a little bit lower there, that's okay, the covering will go that. And then we'll probably cut it here and go straight up and down there. That way when I put that new sheet on, it'll go straight up there. So there's that sheet on, it's pretty easy. There you go, so I've got that in there. We'll just cut that up. So I'm going to get that and just move you up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm probably going to cut that piece across there in the middle, and we're probably going to go there. Actually, we'll probably leave it there. It won't really matter if there's a join there. Don't think that will matter, will it? I don't know. I think we'll go there to there. I sort of like a solid bit right there. I might have to leave it there, I don't know. It's one of those things you've got to make your mind up on. So we'll cut that to there. I think the new piece will go to there, and then we'll just put a bit of tape there. So there's that piece on. Rightio, so I think you get the idea. You probably don't want to see me do the whole damn lot. So next episode, I'm going to have all the walls done. So when you see next episode, all the walls will be done in this cladding. So there you go. There's the idea. I just want to take you back over because yesterday we did that side. So it's now the next morning. I'll just show you how strong it is. Now that I've got that on there, it's actually quite solid now because I've got it all glued. It's actually not bad. Alright guys, that's it for this episode. We've got a bit more done, so next episode I'll have the whole lot cladded. So I'll do that after work during the week. This is generally our video on the weekends and post up Sunday or Monday. Anyway guys, hope you like that. Caravan's actually coming together now. So there you go, there's that wall there. It's only a little piece. But once we get that in, I've still got to put wiring. Oh, this is what I've done too. Another little feature I've done. That's the remote. That's the remote button for the inverter. So it goes down this little wire here. Down there. It's like a phone line. So you can turn the inverter on there and it tells you if there's a fault or not there. Switches will be there for the work lights. So I'm going to run wiring. Before we put this panel on, I've got to run the wiring down to the water pump. Then I can put the panel on. So anyway, I'm going to do that today. Run that wiring in there, get that panel on. We'll get it all panelled up. And then you'll see a different Caravan next episode. Alright. It's actually starting to look good now. I can see it in my mind, but you probably can't see it in your mind, but I can see it in my mind. It's actually coming together really well. Alright. So it's actually raining today. You can see it's water, rain. I've got Glad wrap over because that leaks. This window leaks too, because the outside up here, you can see there's water down there. So I've got to fix that. There is drainage holes down there so the water can run out. Until I fix that, I will be fixing that window because it's just the outside's leaking. But anyway, there you go. Looks good, doesn't it? Alright guys, I hope you like that. If you want to keep the weight down on your Caravan, I think it's a good idea to use that Coreflute down there. Coreflute looks good. You'll see it looks a lot better once we get that covering on there. It'll look way better. But it's actually hiding all the rubbish now. You can see it hides all that. You won't see any of that anymore. You just see a nice white wall. It'll look good. Alright guys, I better let you go. Catch ya.